Hello, how you doing, my brother? I hope you're doing well as always, and Happy New Year. This is the first video of 2019. I hope 2018 was very good for you, as I mentioned in my previous video, but a new year, 2019, the first video of 2019. Of course, if you're watching this in 2025, this is very old. But that's the beauty of YouTube, isn't it? And yes, for anyone else, I do still have a few Christmas cards up, because 12 days after, later on in January, I'll get rid of them. But anyway, more pressing engagements. First video of 2019. I am boldly entitling this video the best guitar lesson of 2019. I'm doing it. I'm saying it right at the beginning, first month, and whatever the date is for today. But I think it will be. So basically, this is all going to involve one chord, and I'm going to show it kind of using it in a, I suppose, a rhythmic thing, be it funky, or be able to use it in a jazzy blues thing if you wanted, and also then take that one chord and use it in your lead lines, you know, and get some stuff out of it that way. But so the chord we're going to be using is a D minor chord. But as you may guess, I'm moving it about a little bit, which is cool, because once you kind of get this down, you can then apply this into other keys, you know. Obviously we're staying minor at the moment, but you can do it in major, obviously, or minor sevenths, major seventh, dominant sevenths, diminished, whatever you want. So what we'll do, let's go in for a close-up so you can see the shapes we're using, and let's have some fun with it. Right, so one chord you're talking about, Mike. What the hell are you talking about? So this first one we're doing, okay, so I'm barring on the 10th fret here, and my little finger is on the 12th fret, which is adding an E, which is making it a minor 9. We'll talk about it in a minute. But that is literally coming from that minor chord shape there. But we don't need the whole thing, so I'm just using that. So all I'm doing when I'm adding in this little finger here, I don't have to do that. You could just do this. You know, kind of doing a little slide in there to be cool. But adding in this E note just gives it a bit of colour, makes you sound cool in front of your nan. And then I'm going here, which is another minor chord. Alright, still a D minor chord here. So, you know, I am adding other notes around it, but all intents and purposes is still a D minor chord. So there is my D minor there. Alright, you should know that. That's kind of page 1 of bar chords. And if you take your little finger off, you've got a minor 7th, which is kind of cool, yeah? So again, that was D minor, that's D minor. And you can add notes round that, alright? Or take notes off, but we're still adding in this C here, what makes it a 7th. So, alright? And then we've got another D minor here, you know, from your kind of cowboy chords. Alright, so F, D, A. Now if you want to be fancy, we can take that and go 12 frets higher. Same thing, but kind of get a bit of a funky sound with it, especially if you again do this little slide in. A bit slower so you can get that down. So say I've got that, you know what I mean? So that's all one chord, but it sounds more than that because obviously you're using different voicings down the guitar and all that kind of stuff. So what I did at the beginning, now you can, if you want, take, if I've got that minor 7th, I can take these 2 fingers off, which is technically making it D11. Don't worry about it for a moment. The point is we're just kind of taking this, a minor chord, adding a couple of notes in, but like I say, all sense and purposes, minor chord, but moving it around the guitar neck, and that way, you get to know your notes of your guitar a lot more better, where you are on the guitar neck, getting to know your neck, and also, you're knowing your voicings. What gives you a bit of colour. Okay, I'll do that again. So there, I've got that minor 7. I'm taking it off, so you've got this, it's a D11, but don't worry about it. This bar on the 5th fret, and I'm hammering on my 2nd and 3rd fingers back to those, an F note and an A note. And then going back to this D minor here. So it's all just D minor, really. And got away with an open 4 string there. I only got 1 camera today. So, I said about you can use this in lead lines as well. So, there I've got shape 1 pentatonic. Alright. Santana did that. He's kind of sparing out the chord there from it. So what can we do here? So there I went down the D minor shape. That's a D note there, obviously. That's the F. That's a G, which is in our pentatonic, in our scale. There I'm just going up the D minor arpeggio. F, D, A, and back to D again. There, going down the scale, climbing up those, which are for my minor chord there. Same thing there. So I'm just, but playing it separately, no separate notes. That's an F, the notes in D minor are D, F and A. So hopefully you can see, again, this is probably a concept, visualizing those chords, and hopefully if you're watching this you kind of have your pentatonics down, maybe some minor scales down as well, and then that way you can visualize the chords around the scales and I call this thing the matrix system. I've done a lesson on it before, I'm sure I'm putting a tag up right now, but this is the idea. You start seeing these, minor chords popping out. So in this case, D minor. So, but is a bit more musical as opposed to, you know, standard pentatonic stuff. It's still using notes from the pentatonics, but it's doing them in a different order. You're kind of being a bit more intervallic with them. Instead of it being very linear, it's you know. And I like that. You see what I mean? Yeah. So hopefully this is helping, and hopefully it's a start of expanding that neck, because it's still the #1 question. You know, how do I get to know my neck on the guitar? And this visualization thing, which I talk about, is a big thing about it, you know. So once you get this down in D minor, so really it's 3 shapes, isn't it? It's that, and that on octave higher. There are others, obviously. Sexy. But no, try it in. No, once you get D minor down, try C minor, try E minor, try F minor, and then start, you know, being fancy and try E flat minor, and, you know, different things like that. Then try your major chords. But yeah, hopefully this is a cool little tip, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, definitely. So yes, have fun with that. Again, hope 2019 is a very spectacular, magical year. On a personal note, I hope these wisdom teeth go away, because at the moment my jaw is feeling like I'm being punched, and both my wisdom teeth are coming through again on my bottom jaw. So everything's just been, every time I'm speaking, being smashed right now. Anyway, have fun with that. Like I say, let me know how you get on with it and your thoughts. And I'll see your beautiful selves next week. Mike Bradley, very much signing out. The devil's on my side. Talking to myself.